Most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we get talking. We do the chit chat here. We get those who matter sincerely, those who matter work on this platform and come and tell us what really is up their sleeves. And so today we entering into the fitness industry, and I have a gentleman in this house. He's not new here, and he's not new when it comes to the fitness industry. He has seen it all. You can't talk about bodybuilding and fitness in this country without mentioning his name or even remembering what he has done in the sport. And today he's here to still continue to push because he believes that the Ghanaian and the African has what it takes to dominate the world when it comes to the bodybuilding and fitness industry. So let me introduce him to my immediate left. There's no other person than evergreen. Victor Baiden is in the house. Victor, thanks very much for passing through. And then next to him is the latest pro in the world. The latest. People have gotten it, but this one is the one really now. It is his first time. The guy doesn't want to talk, but Charlie, on the field, or when he mounts the stage like this, he does the talking. He does the talking, and he wows the crowd. Can you imagine he going outside, one-man soldier, hoisting the flag of Ghana, seeing all of them and saying that still I'll return not empty-handed. I'm coming back with the glory. Went without a pro card, came with a pro card. Went without anything, came back with the world now following and asking him, where are you coming from? Which ghetto are you coming from? We didn't see you come. Let me introduce him. The evergreen, the latest. Chairman, we have a tradition here. When you come to a traditional home, you pour libation. You come and then they will put in things on you. In the gap, and as you say, oh, back welcome, they will give you a welcome party. Here, our welcome party is to tell us your name and what you do. And then we break the ice before we start. So tell us, who are you, Mr. Pro?
My name is Francis Adaku, and my stage name is Fit Francis. And right now, I'm a professional bodybuilder. And personally, I do a little bit of interior design here and there. So, yeah, that's what I do. And I also train people. So, yeah.
Wow. So, Francis is the latest pro we have in this country. Well, he has joined the growing list, tall list, and it's a beautiful thing. So really, how did Francis become a pro? Where did he go? What really happened? I'm going to the chief himself to really walk us through. How did Francis get to know about this international event? What preparations went into it? And at the end of the day, I have lots of medals here, lots of things here for them to explain to me what really this is. So, Victor, once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Talk to us.
Thanks for having us.
Talk to us. Where is this whole thing coming from?
I tell you what, all glory to God, first of all. You know, we're here doing what we do, and then every now and again, you get shout-outs, you get, invited to some of these events. And so I got invited to the WFF. I got a call. I got a call from WFF saying that they want someone to hold WFF down here in Ghana. And who best? I mean, with all the expertise and the experience that I've accrued over the years. So I thought, okay, let me give it a shot. It was quite last minute, wasn't it? It was about just 4 weeks or 3 weeks to go, and I got the invite to suggest that I bring an athlete for the WFF African Championships, African Champions League. So I looked around me, made a suggestion to a few of these athletes, and then Fit Francis popped up. He said, "Oh, come on, boss! I think I can, where I am with my prep at this point, I can make it." I said, "You sure you can?" Okay, so we did a session, a couple of sessions, and then we decided we're gonna go.
Great. So let's talk about the WFF. What does it mean? What break it down for the ordinary Ghanaian, because we know of the Arnold Classics and stuff. WFF is which one?
The WFF is one of a long list of federations across the world. The president, the international world president, Graham Lansfield, he was formerly president of NABA International, where I used to be affiliated with NABA as well. In my back in the days, and then even in my time in the UK. And so Graham, he's been around. He's a professional bodybuilder himself. He's now around 79. He's competed with the Arnold Schwarzeneggers and the lots. and he's Australian origin. He's an Australian, and for me, at this point in my life, I just want to belong with a family that really wants you. you know.
So pictures on our screen, some exciting photos here when Chief Francis made the whole world proud and Ghana proud, and that's it. So before I get to Francis to really tell us how he got here and everything, and the medals to show with me, I pause for a bit. When I come back, Francis will come and explain everything to me. The medals are here already. This is not a fluke. Don't tell me that it's an AI-generated picture. No, this is not it. The man is here. The medals are here. So you see, we'll be right back after this brief break here.
Where?
Thank you very much for joining us for that brief break here. So now I'm going to Francis. We've heard a little bit about Victor here. He will come back and tell us more because this guy doesn't want to stop this thing. I think it is in his DNA now. If it is cancer, he could have taken him off. So the guy likes fitness and stuff. So, Francis.
Yes, sir.
Once again, let me say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
There are so many medals here. I've seen one on your neck. Now you're holding one. Show it to the cameras and then explain to us which one is this one.
Well, this medal is a silver medal from the warrior category. I actually didn't plan to go on this category, but I was, they explained it to me and I said, let me give it a try. And I came out with a silver, and I'm really proud of myself for that.
So what really went into this one? Which one? What did you do to?
So literally, the warrior category is a kind of a cultural display.
Okay. Also
with a fitness display. Wow. So you have to like blend it all together, and then show what you have. So I did a little bit of the Ghanaian culture here.
Charlie. I didn't know if something like I could have challenged you that. Charlie, let's get on the mat and then do something.
I'm ready when you are.
Whoa. So beautiful one day. Wow.
I won this for that.
Wow.
Let me just chip in here. Yes. And I have to say, it is one of the reasons why we thought that the WFF would be really good for Ghana, and that's why we embraced it. They have numerous categories. Okay. It cuts across that anybody, literally anybody, can just, enter into the fray and just do a little bit of activity, gym activity, and you can compete in the warrior category, which displays culturally what you're built inside, and then blended with your bodybuilding acumen. And then we have the sports model category as well. Anybody can model sports clothing if you have the aesthetics for it. We have the jeans, the jeans category, where guys wear the best jeans and model in them. So it's then they have the glamour category. Yeah. Oh, that's
something for everybody.
Beautiful,
the boys, the girls,
beautiful,
everybody.
Wow. beautiful show. Beautiful aesthetics. Yeah, it plays.
So now there's another one here. It's mini, so you explain everything to me. Don't worry. So this one too is which one?
So now this one is the gold medal.
Wow, the ultimate. Wow. So will you leave it here?
I'll think about it. This one was from the men's physique category. Over there, they call it the Bermuda. And we, out of 12 athletes, I came out with the gold. And and that made me the pro card. That got me the pro card after winning this. And this is the, how do we call it? The license for it, basically.
Pro check.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. And this medal is the pro medal, actually.
That signifies that he's a pro.
Yeah, exactly. This one is the pro medal. So this one is the gold.
So you hold it like the way you are holding it. I want my cameras to zoom in for everybody to know that indeed, now the Francis we call, we are changing it to Pro Francis.
That's right.
Pro Francis. So if you hold it, everybody sees. So cameras will zoom in small so that we see everything. Yeah. So this is the gentleman, man. The star is in the house.
Yes,
so 2025 indeed has been a blessed year for some people.
That's right.
Out of the blue, bam. You didn't know the investment from January we do this, but now this is the guy. Now his status has changed. Yeah. Now the world recognizes him. They salute him. Because indeed, out of 12 on the stage, and you are an outsider, I call it, because the country you went to do is not your country.
No.
You traveled there to just go and have a seat.
I happen to be the only Ghanaian too.
Wow. Okay, now let's check the other ones. I've seen so many.
These ones are the certificates.
So show it so that everybody know indeed. Me, I like evidence, so people will see that indeed you went.
participation certificate
that you went to. That is it. And then then this one too is something that you need to put down, right?
This is also the the Pro League authenticity card. Also.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now explain this thing to me. Explain, show it to the cameras and explain to us what really this is.
There's also a certificate for participation.
So they've written WFF.
It's World Fitness Federation.
African League of Champions 2025 certificate of participation. Okay, so you went to do this and then you came back. Great.
And that's him on the stage.
Victory photo.
Okay,
with my coach.
To really
the
prove
best
to the
coach
world.
in town, you know what I mean?
We'll come to his coaching acumen and stuff like that right now here. So the big one that everybody holds, when they show it on the stage. So that one. Then let's take this one. Victor, take this one for me. Put it down and then take this one for me. Victor, hold it and then now explain to us as a coach, when you see athletes being presented with this every day when they finish, the best ones are presented, what really does it tell you as a coach? And then
I tell you what, facts. I am so proud of this guy here. I'm so proud of Francis, you know. He did us proud. The competition wasn't a fluke, you know. Initially we thought let's give it a
so like look up balance, matry
makwe, you know.
Just
you know, personally from a coaching perspective, you know, I wouldn't put an athlete into a show 3 weeks out.
Less than a month.
3 weeks out with less than a month, you know. It was something that needed or demanded, I mean, intense technicalities, you know, for you to be able to pull it off, you know, and then health-wise and all of that, you got to bring a lot of things into consideration. That we also flew 10 hours to Lusaka, Zambia on the flight as well, you know. So it was a big challenge for us. But then he worked well, you know. We worked all the way through. Sometimes 1 a.m. I have to wake him up to put some food in. We were always making sure that he won't get caught up in any other way.
The dangerous thing, so
that's right.
Overweight.
Because we needed him to be in a certain condition, and then the flight. You know, when you fly at a certain altitude, you end up.
So many things went into it.
Yeah.
So the experience on the stage. Were you also part of those shouting? People were shouting.
Oh, I tell you what, we were blessed to have some Ghanaians come to watch the event as well, and the Ghanaians were the most vociferous. They were very loud. They took over the whole show.
Wow.
And so it made it even more exciting because there was a guy from Namibia. It was in Namibia or Tanzania. Tanzania on his tails. You know, this guy came in fantastic conditioning. You know, Tanzania is not far from Zambia, so I'm sure they just drove across. But this guy was in
so if you didn't look at him, yes, you'll be fighting.
Oh man! I mean,
if they are supposed to give you yourself know that Charlie, this guy can take. So imagine they gave it to him, you'll not be too much worried after all.
Oh, if it went either way, we won't be anxious about it because I was judging myself, and so the judges had to do what was best for the show, and they knew, they saw Francis. He looked fresh. He has more complete physique. He's more aesthetically pleasing. He can be a better ambassador for the WFF.
He did. So
and
voila,
he did,
congratulations once again. The big man is in the house. So Francis, now come and tell me. So when it was the last one, when they called all of you to come and do your last one to let everybody, what was going through your mind? Did you see that? This one day it is coming. Let me end the year. Did you see it coming? Did you see it coming?
Honestly, it was 50-50. It was like, we're already here, and we're here to win. So whatever may come, we're here to win. That was all was in my mind. I knew there was somebody there that was, you know, challenging, but I was just praying in my head the whole time, like, yo, God, let this be mine. Because we didn't work for
Because if you look at even this picture and you look at the carefully crafted, chiseled physique here,
right.
It's not an easy thing. Yeah.
Apples and oranges. Apples and oranges.
And you guys you
just have to pick. And like I said, because I was on the judging panel as well, they did the right thing, because the right thing was to make sure, ultimately, the one with the best physique wins.
We wins, and then you took it. Now, when you were doing your initials, you were saying that, oh, I do stuff, interior decor, I do the... Who are the ghetto boys that link up with you? I want you to give them a shout out from. Who are the ghetto boys? Which side? Which side?
There's a whole bunch of people. I can't mention everybody. There's Albert, there is, how do we call it, Vicky, there is, in fact, the whole, how do we call it, basement gym, there's Matrix gym, the whole squad.
Basement gym, Matrix gym.
Yeah, there is Nasa, there is Feki, there is Alaji, Frimpon, you know, Oliver.
So please, all of
thing,
you, we need to do some party. We need to do something to cement this before even the African Federation decides that, or the World Body decides that, okay, Ghana now, the way Francis has done, I think we have more talent here. Let's come and host it here. Before they even come, you guys must celebrate and then do something so that we leave them at there. Because that's what you...
Certainly.
I know what you can do. This is high, man.
It's straight. We don't play, you know.
So now with this, somebody says that sincerely, it's not just about the win. Yes, it's difficult, but when you finish winning, the aftermath is what is key. Have you started thinking about it? Are you feeling the pressure now that everybody knows that now this guy is a pro? Everybody's looking at you from a different angle now. Have you started thinking about it? I started coming?
Yeah, the pressure is definitely setting in, and you know, there's calls here and there, messages, and actually there's more work to be done. So we already started working. We're not playing, like there is already work to be done for next year. There's a couple of shows we need to attend, and we need to look better than we did this time. So we started working already, and yeah, we're meeting people. People are calling here and there, and we're just going through it. We're trying to be calm through it. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
But I know there are so many athletes under your sleeves. You working. What will this feat mean? Out of the blue, less than a month, nobody even gave you guys a dog chance. You've gone to do this. What will be happening to the rest? Are they going to give you pressure? Are you going to put pressure on them like the way you've been doing, worrying people's son, you know, eat and stuff like that? Even when you come to how you even keep your body, and we start saying it's another story altogether. And so,
I think...
are we going to see more Francis's at your sleeve? Do you have them?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Francis is a very good example of a dedicated athlete. You know, he is a very good example. And I was telling him when we were driving here that now people will look at him and want to be like him. There's a lot of teens coming behind who want to get into bodybuilding. He will be the best ambassador. You see him, he's raw, very, very natural, very authentic. He's genuine. You know, we need genuine people in this industry. And that's who he is. So, yeah, I mean, we before we got back, we started getting the calls. Everyone wants to be a part of the show. We now want to make sure that Francis gets it right. He gets it right because a lot of the time, guys turn pro, and then there is no direction, you know. So you see most of our pros now here in Ghana become static. I tell them all the time, bodybuilding, you have to understand the business of bodybuilding. You have to understand the business of branding. You have to understand where you want to go. You know, and that is why sometimes when we go out and we bring some of these federations, we understand why. Because bodybuilding is a very, 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 if I can put it that way, an unhealthy sport.
You call it unhealthy?
I would say so because it can push you and push you and push you and push you and push you because the stakes are high too. Don't forget, next year's Arnold Classic has got $750,000 US for the winner. So you can imagine the lengths where these guys go to be able to look superhuman the way they do to win 750.
You're talking about the investment people are putting into it.
The investment you have to put
and
in.
You look at
the work you have to do, the supplementation.
Everything.
You know,
it's money.
It's a culmination of an entire industry. You know, it's a deep sport. You know, it's a very, very deep sport. And I tell you what, even absorbing calories in your body, scientifically, you have to understand what you're doing with your body to be able to absorb 6,000 to 7,000 calories on a daily basis. Yeah, the average human being absorbs maybe 1,500, 2,000 a day. If you want to be a pro bodybuilder, you've got to go beyond that. So that's what I'm saying. It can be unhealthy too, but then you have to strategically understand where the direction and dimensions and then when.
Great.
work at it.
So we will check out from this in some few minutes. I know you guys have been into it. You said you have something aside this love for this sport. You have something you do. How are you marrying the two and plugging it and looking at now where you are, the demand that will come at workplace, the gym, family, friends, everything?
Self-employed, so I try to manage my own time the best way I can so it can favor what I'm doing and the services I render to people too. So I try to manage it all. Some people will consider it a boring life because you're always, focused on work, stuff like that. And having to train people people also want to look like you. People want to look better than they already do. They want to be better than, yesterday and all that stuff. So you have to dedicate the time and help them get to where they also want to get to. It's a lot of time to spend and energy. But I love it. I love it. So
you still will find a time and still be you.
Yeah.
And still be the pro.
Right.
And still aim for the next one.
Great.
Victor, for corporate Ghana, 30 seconds, what do you tell them about this sport?
Well,
yes, fitness industry. Why they should invest, not even why they should invest in this your industry.
Yeah, I mean, bodybuilding needs corporate Ghana. Corporate Ghana needs bodybuilding. We don't say it like so, but it is so. Because bodybuilding ultimately is pivotal to achieving excellence in everything that you do, life, sports, anything that you want to do. And so we have to, and I think we've done a good job so far where we brought bodybuilding. I mean, it's become acceptable. We have about 200 gyms on our data in Ghana. It's magnificent because we were in Lusaka. They didn't have more than 10 gyms in the whole city of Lusaka. So we've done good, but it's time for corporate Ghana to start understanding that the more they attach importance to the sport of bodybuilding,
the better it will be for everybody. And so we're celebrating. If you see him, please give him some salute. The latest. Imagine it was a wedding. I'll call him the latest Mr. in town. But the latest world champion we have, African champion we have when it comes to the bodybuilding industry, especially the men's physique part, it's no other person than our own Francis. So, champion Francis, gold medalist Francis, world Francis, Pool Francis. You see, congratulations once again, and then we wish you all the best. So higher. Please hold it for the last time so that everybody go before. My director is called Class Peters. He likes to do things in a classy way. So hold it, and you can even put one around your neck so everyone knows that. In the Ghana we say so that everybody know that it wasn't easy. You didn't buy it. People buy certificates. You sweat for it. You went for it. Yeah. Victor, hold it. Let Ghanaians know you were the coach, shouting, doing everything. Hold it. So this is how we do it. And so these are the two gentlemen, coach and then an athlete. They went all the way to Lusaka, Zambia, to represent Ghana. The two of them were the Ghanaians and the fans. And at the end of the day, they came back with the African Championship medal, gold, and then also another silver. And then the main title itself is here. So we say thank you very much, Francis. So Francis is our latest pro, and the rest of the pros will be coming. Trust Victor and the rest. Please encourage them. It's difficult, but encourage them that it is possible. Crowning the year like this is better. Thank you very much for doing the watching. Remember, don't give up. There is a slogan that says, no lasting glory is won without a struggle. That's for Kateku people, my people. So Charlie, let's wish ourselves all the best. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much. Victor.
Thank you.
Bro, thank you very much.